Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here playing Cookie Run Kingdom, and we're in Season 3 of Boss Rush, going for Stage 8. We've got Suppression at level 20, and if we go to check out the boss info, the boss reduces damage dealt by targets weak against interrupting effects, but is vulnerable to rapid attacks and receives increased wind-type damage. So we want rapid attacks, and we want to receive wind-type damage. When it comes to active synergy effects, the most important one that I found is going to be Whisper of Wind. Here you need 1 ambush, 3 range, and 1 support. And kind of the magic recipe that I found was you're going to have the Waltz of Wind, which is going to give you extra move speed and extra attack speed. Here we've got extra damage with Violet Gust for each 45% of attack speed increase. And then we've got the Stalwart Knights, where allied cookies become resistant to interrupting effects. Now, I tried a bunch of different combos. I wanted to get this done in 2 tickets, but I wasn't able to find it. We even have our star bonus at level 5. And if we go to check out the team, here we've got the skeleton for what was the best team. Now, I tried a bunch of variations, which gave me a bunch of very, very close different results. Here, this is the best team that I found so far, but on the bright side, with variations, that means you can mix it up quite a bit. For example, your charge cookie, Burning Spice, did the best, but you can just go to your filter and figure out whichever charge cookie is the best for you if ever you don't have that cookie. And don't forget, you can always hire a cookie if you're missing a cookie in one of these teams. So the skeleton, we want 1 defense, 1 charge, 1 ambush, 3 range, and 1 support. When it comes to our range cookies, creme brulee and pavlova cookie, those are going to be 2 that you really want to have. Twizzly, you can go ahead and vary it. For example, for range cookies, caramel arrow was pretty good. I tried tart tatin, that did all right. Even pastry cookie wasn't too shabby. Sherbet's another option, but the third range cookie is definitely a variable. But you want to stick with creme brulee and pavlova. Then when it comes to our support cookie, here we've got Linzer, but you can also use Star Coral, Nutmeg Tiger. Mint Choco wasn't too bad, but it wasn't as good as the other cookies. And here, even a Snapdragon cookie was okay, but definitely best results, Linzer, followed by Star Coral. After that, our ambush cookie. This one was another one that I tried a bunch of different variations. Rebel gave me the best, followed by Black Pearl cookie. That wasn't too shabby at all. Royal Margarine was okay. Cherry Blossom, surprisingly, it did better than I was expecting. But really, you want to stick with either Rebel or here we've got Black Pearl cookie. That's looking real good. If we go to check out the gear in a little bit more depth, for Kungaman, we're going to have a lot of attack with a lot of attack speed. When it comes to toppings, we've got the caramels for attack speed, and we've got a topping tart for extra attack, along with our biscuit that's giving us some cooldown in attack and attack speed there. When it comes to Rebel Cookie, we want our attack as high as possible, and we've got it at 101.2. A little bit of cooldown there, could be a little bit higher, but not too shabby. Then we've got Burning Spice. Here we want the caramels all day, so that is going to give us attack speed at 49.9%. Our attack's at 39.4, so overall not too shabby with our biscuit helping us with attack cooldown, attack speed. Definitely what we're looking for. Next, we've got Linzer cookie. And here, this topping and this topping both worked pretty well for me. But this number 5 was the best. So we've got the chocolates for the cool down. And then in the background, we've got, I believe, a caramel for that attack speed. So that worked out pretty well for us. We've got our attack at 39.1 and attack speed at 22.7. So it could be a little bit better, but still pretty good. And our Biscuit helps us out with that attack and attack speed as well, even a little bit of cooldown. Then we've got Twizzly. This one's a little bit more of a variable, so no stress there, but I went with the caramels for that attack speed at 59.3, and our Biscuit has a little bit of attack and attack speed and crit there. Pavlova. Here we've got the chocolates for cooldown with a raspberry tart in the background for attack. We've got our attack at 52 and our cooldown at 29.6. Could be a little bit better, but I did my best with what I had to work with. And then here, creme brulee. This is definitely going to be one of the stronger hitters. We've got the caramels for attack speed at 63.8. Our attack's only at 32.1, but still not too shabby. And here with our Biscuit, we've got a little bit of crit and attack speed there. When it comes to getting it done in 2 tickets, what I recommend to do is see if you don't have any of the synergy waffles. For example, here we've got a Waffle Time, which can give us the increase of 30 seconds. Otherwise, I was looking at the active synergy effects, and there's one, damage to bosses. Here, if we add an extra ambush, that could help us out there. So that would add an extra ambush onto our team. Here, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. I'm not too sure how it's going to go, but definitely curious about that. And actually, for the first round, we're going to do it without the waffle. And then for the second round, we're going to do it with the waffle to see if we can actually get it done in just 2 tickets. Here, in practice round, the results I was getting was between 58 at the worst, but with 56 to 44% remaining HP. I wanted to get past the halfway mark. I wanted to see 49% remaining, but I just didn't get that far. So here, I'm about to try my first waffle, see how this goes, and we're off to a pretty good start. With only 1 second left to go, I'm happy with our initial results. Here we got down to 55, which is in that bracket that I was kind of expecting there. So we're going to exit out of this. I forgot to check out the battle report. No biggie. Here, we're going back to it. We're going to go get a waffle. We're going to add some time to our run. And fingers crossed that it's going to do what I'm expecting. So here, in theory, with that extra ambush, we should be doing 20% extra damage to the boss. Hopefully that extra 20% damage is going to be enough to get us all the way down to 0 HP remaining. So far, we're making great progress. We've got a lot of time left as well, and that's going even better than I could have expected. Here, we've got 19 seconds left to go. Absolutely crushed it with 2 tickets. Managed to get it done technically in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Can that be? No way. Okay, very interesting. So here, we managed to get that victory in 2 tickets, so I'm super stoked about that. And if we go to check out the battle report for the second one, we're going to see that creme brulee is definitely going to be the cookie dealing the most amount of damage for sure, followed by Twizzly. But you can also use like caramel arrow for that cookie. But for me, it turned out to be really strong. So burning spice was also really good, and Kunyaman is definitely one of the defense cookies I'd stick with. It ended up getting the best results for this, but you can mix it around a little bit and still get some good results there. I can't believe we got that done in 2 tickets. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, sending tons of positive energies. And if ever you want to see another video, just click in the top left corner. Happy gaming, everybody, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Peace.